I'm the brain physicist of the metaphysics, and every time it's a cataclysm. The way I'm spitting, every time that I bring it to a new perdition, a new expedition. Every time that everything that I've written, I've always etching rhymes, and I know it's an uphill climb. This is something that you can't define. Every time that I vise one of these lines, it's like Columbine, a revolver, and a 9 Nagasaki lines, just like Oppenheimer. And I know that I'm the man you admire, a liar, pants on fire. I'm the thing that you desire, I'm the most that you admire. Every time that I hit you, I'm gonna gas you up, just like Michael Myers. And I know that I'm pass out flyers, I'll have your girl pass out because I'm so handsome and fly. Every time that I always ignite the fire, flame, and passion, just like a Duraflame. I'm going lyrically insane up in my membrane. You don't want to come at with me. Anything that you try to come against me, I'm gonna manipulate the energy around you and hypnotize you like Biggie Smalls, like I was Charles Manson. I'll get you dancing, I'll get you prancing, just like the French plague. Like back in the 1500s, everybody was dancing around to their own death. And I never forget, I'm always levitating. I'm always walking in the grass to get grounded. I'm never gonna be hounded. I'll always get that sage around you, knowing that I'm always protected. Always set my energetic boundaries, knowing that I always have to climb into a different dependency. Knowing that I'm gonna repent, knowing that I bow down on my own knees and I'll meditate and I'll pray to Jesus. Every time that I'm always leaving, I'm always blessed with sneezes. And I know that I'm always gonna be leaping out of my own soul and emerge over my soul, because I know that I'm the coldest motherfucker that you ever will know. I'm the rudest brute that you ever did assume. When I walk in the room, it's always gonna be a lawsuit, and I'm always gonna be that newfound intention of a man that's a living legend, and my legacy's already cemented. And I always put fear in the cowards of contenders, knowing that I'm always gonna go on a bender, knowing that I'm gonna make so many fender benders happen and collisions happen. Every time that I'm slap happy, it's slap happy, knowing that I'm always gonna get it like sock and Roblox with tube talks filled with rocks. And I'm gonna knock your block off, I'm gonna knock your nose off like Mike Jack, and I'll set you on fire, knowing that I'm not a liar, knowing that I always aspire to be the truth, and knowing that I'm balanced. I am a Libra, I balance my masculine and my feminine energy and my inner child, because you know I have that imagination. I might just have to get a crayon and put Orion's belt up in your lawn, knowing that I'm making those crop circles, knowing that I always get that explanation going, knowing that I'm just flowing, I'm always going, and I always got oceans exploding with this emotion, knowing that I'm an emotional roller coaster, and I'm not gonna feel like you're gonna put me on a shelf, because when I hit you with these hands, they're gonna be felt. I got the strength of George Foreman, knowing that I'm breaking down doors, knowing that it's gonna be bloody and gory. It's gonna be horrorcore up in here in your corridor, in the dormitories of your own mind. It's an uphill climb, simple as nursery rhymes. Every time that I break it down, you know that I'm always gonna come out. I'll spit venom right in your face like I was a python, knowing that I'm a pantheon, knowing that I am a rap god, knowing that I am what you assume. You try to be me, you try to emulate the example that I set, but I'm always rushing to set like it's Russian roulette. And you better not forget that I'm the best, I am the greatest. You better do it now, because sometimes it's always later what is on my shirt. And I always say it with my chest, I never have to digress, I never have to take another breath. And I know that it's something that you always forget, and I know that I'm gonna hit you right in your larynx so hard that you're gonna be fucking blaring music up in my McLaren, knowing that I always play truth and dare, but you know that I don't care, because you're a bitch ass Karen, and I'm always swearing. And I know that you wouldn't want to come up against me, because I'm gonna go 12 rounds, knowing that I'm like Rocky Boa, knowing that I'll strangle you so bad it's gonna be like a cold boa constrictor, knowing that I always restrict you, knowing that I'm sticking my tongue out like a Komodo dragon while I'm wearing a Komodo. Got the katana blade, I'm gonna make you up into wasabi, I'm gonna make that wagyu beef, knowing that you don't want beef with me, because I'll leave you feeling depleted, and I'll hang you up by a tree, I'll hang a noose around your neck, because you know that I am the best, and I always have to do it every time that I infuse with the way that I rule. I run this regime, I am a man, knowing that I am doing what I can, and I always have to slap you with my hands, knowing that I'm gonna slap box you like I was sucking robots, knowing that I always get money in the bank, because I got enough gas in the tank. I'm not just your average Joe, I'm about as hot as Tabasco with the way that I flow, and I always have to speak truth to power, knowing that I'm gonna leave you a coward, knowing that I'm gonna leave you pounding in the corner. You're gonna be crying so bad, I'm gonna leave you up in a coma for 30 months, knowing that you got the brunt of the turnpike when I put your head up in it, knowing that I'm sick and demented, knowing that I always speak into a different perdition every time that I'm wearing my Air Jordan sneakers going out of your speaker.